My wife Ann is one of those Scrabble players who regularly scores between 350 and 400 points in a two-player game. I know, right? I'm one of those Scrabble players who was lucky to break 150 without opening the dictionary and find out the collection of mysterious glyphs laid out before I could somehow be assembled into a legal word that is more complicated than one you can find in a Dick and Jane book. One of the few games that Ann and I can play together and really have fun playing is Sorry, because there's like enough randomness in the game that I can't help it. Okay, I'm not competitive when I play games, but I can't help give myself every possible advantage to play the game as efficiently as possible. So I count cards and everything. It's automatic. I can't help it, and I'm always like thinking 5-6 moves ahead, and she doesn't care. And Sorry is one of those games where it just doesn't matter. And we figured out that we can sit down and have a beer and play Sorry. And it always comes down to a two-player game, and it always ends up coming down to a race to see who's going to draw that one card that they need. So gamers versus non-gamers, Sorry, equals. I do not provide even a nominal challenge for my wife. And where the average player would experience something akin to fun while playing a game, I experience only frustration. Yet she insists that we play together. Making words is fun, she says, oblivious to my failure to use all my letters even once in the decade we've been playing. I've never gotten a big Scrabble, ever. But since she puts up with me describing everything in the world in gaming terms, for example, some idiot cast freezing cloud outside. I thought I'd have picked up some resist cold with all my trips to Seattle, but I just took 1d8 ongoing 15 feet to the garage and back. My saves, even though I'm back in the house. While she makes the Scrabble board and me her bitch. For several months, I've been able to avoid the humiliation of putting my scrapular impotence on full display. When she asked me to play last night after dinner, her breathtaking beauty, illuminated only by the twinkle lights on our Christmas tree and the flickering glow of our fireplace, led me to fail my save versus charm. Going directly to our game. I look past games that would be fun for me to play, like Dabble or Carcassonne, the Guillotine, the awful green things from outer space. Sorry. Enslaved by her spell, I pulled Scrabble off the shelf and took it to the living room. Our dogs curled up on the floor next to us as we began to play. We reached into the bag. I drew an X. She drew an E. It was an unnecessary harbinger of things to come. She went first and instantly took a 20-point lead. I scored 7. Much better than usual. 4 or 5 turns later, she played sexy for a triple word score, and I never caught up. It was a blowout. It was Custer, a little bighorn, Varro, Connie, the Broncos in Super Bowl 24. With about 20 tiles remaining in the bag, I saw a chance to miraculously draw within 40 points. I looked at my tray. I had Q-I-E-E-B after I had played an ineffectual 2 letters for a humiliating 3 points. If I drew a T, N, or R, I could place the Q on a triple word score, build off the U in feud, and make quiet career or golden. I drew the T, and I held my breath. For Murphy's Law of Scrabble states that, with 85 potential places to play, your opponent will always play in the one place that leaves you completely locked. And put down 2 tiles, building off the F in feud and blocking me. Really? Really? I said, it's a bundle of she said. I know what it is! Of the 85 potential places you could play on the board. Oh, I'm sorry, she said. You want me to play in a different place and it'll be the same score? This is how it always is. She is not competitive at all. She is blissfully unaware of my anguish as I attempt to match her score. She doesn't even know that if she doesn't double my score, I consider it a significant moment. No, I said, I'll find another place to play. I put my files down. That will be 2 points for your husband. She recorded my score. I noted that she wasn't doubling it by almost 10 points, and I resolved to close the gap. I failed. With only a U and an I to play, I was down by over 100, and I just wanted the game to be over. Okay, so I played a U here, and I made bucks, I said. What's bucks? Oh, you don't know? It's what it's called when you suck so hard at Scrabble that you just make up a word. It's like, my wife was kicking my ass so hard at Scrabble that I just went for the bucks. She looked at me and slowly shook her head. I took the tile off the board, and I replaced it with the I. Dix. Yeah, Dix is what it's called when you try the bucks and your wife blocks it. I tried the bucks and my wife totally mixed me. She looked at me again and she laughed. I joined her. I can see. You're the ultimate master of Scrabble. Again. She leaned over the board and she kissed me. Thank you for playing with me, she said. I love you. Our gaming philosophy is simple. It's really not about losing. It's about enjoying the time that you spend playing the game. This is why Anne puts up with my bucks. Back for more, and when she thinks it's